Hello, Internet. I'm Jeff Morrow, and with me are Jen Kitzman and Sam Waller, and we are Slugfest Games, makers of the world-famous Red Dragon Inn franchise, which has sold dozens of copies all over the world.
Dozens.
So we're here. We're back on Tabletop Simulator. The doing the thing with the cards last week was fun, but we're back on T-Sim now. And we're just playing and shooting the crap and shooting the breeze and just randomly saying hi to everybody and saying hi. We're still here. We're all safe and healthy, and we hope that you all are too. So yeah, before we get started, we just wanted to say what's everybody up to. What games have you been playing lately? Tell us in chat. I mean, obviously Red Dragon Inn. Mm-hmm. What else have you been playing? Jen, what have you been playing?
Oh, man. I've been playing a buttload of Diablo 3 because I need to play Diablo 3 is as easy as waiting for me to breathe. I've also actually started to chug through a new play of Dungeon Keeper. I installed Dungeon Keeper Gold on my computer, and it's so old. It runs in a DOS shell, and it's like, I can't call it jank because everything really does function as intended, right? But it's just so crusty and old. But also, the flavor is so good, and it's still a very good game.
Sam, what are you playing?
I've been playing Don't Spill the Beans with my 4-year-old.
Yes, classic. That one's good. I remember that game.
Mm-hmm. Except you want to have all the beans, so you win the other person's beans.
Yes.
So you want them to spill their beans. So you take them.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
But you want to collect the beans. Because more is better when you're a 4-year-old.
Savage.
It's like, no, son, no. You want to not have the beans. Why would I not want to not have the beans?
He thinks it's don't spill the broccoli.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Nice. Chat, what are you playing? I started playing Jedi Fallen Order, which you probably heard lots of good and bad about on the internet. And it's kind of both. The story is cool, it's Star Wars, it's fun. It has some things that make it kind of annoying. It has tons of backtracking, for example. It has fixed save points, which are things that were best left in the dustbin of history, but they're in this game. Yay! So yeah. Made the mistake.
The Federation says, "Yep."
Go ahead.
They made the mistake of going back to Warframe.
Oh, Warframe.
I don't actually know that one. Can someone fill me in?
Go ahead.
You go, Sam.
You are a space bio robot ninja.
Okay.
You straight up power trip and zoom through the levels as fast as possible, trying to do rescue the captive mission, blow up all the stuff, hack into the computer in a multiplayer environment. It's like squad multiplayer grind weapon bonanza.
Like first person shooter or like platformer or what?
Over the shoulder shooter.
Yeah, okay.
It's actually very similar to I think it was Mass Effect 2's multiplayer, where you just kind of do a raid, and then that was taken by the guys who do Warframe and made into an actual game. And now it's got like so many systems.
I've never played, but I've watched my roommate Austin play it, and there's a lot of stuff going on.
Evandil says, trying to wrap my head around the Starfinder rules and sort of getting into Star Wars: The Old Republic, which I think is what SWTOR stands for. That's the Star Wars MMO, right? I believe I played that a little bit way back in the day, and it didn't grab my interest quickly enough. Winter Frosty's been playing Heroes of the Storm.
Here's the Storm.
Nice. Quite bored, basically. Okay, well, it's a good thing we're here to entertain you by playing RDI. Sorry. I apologize in advance. RuneScape. Bottle Monk's been playing RuneScape. Nice.
Oh, RuneScape.
Well, here we are, back on Tabletop Simulator.
A lot of different things.
Sorry?
Has RuneScape been made into a lot of different things, or am I thinking of something else?
I don't know.
Well, there it is.
Okay, we're getting some more people in the door. That's good. Welcome, everybody. We're just randomly playing RDI and shooting the breeze and answering questions. And so, yeah, tell us what you've been up to. Tell us what games you've been playing and stuff like that. We're playing Red Dragon Inn. I'm playing Ohava. Remember last week I said I liked Ohava? Well, I decided to play her this week. Jen, who are you playing?
I'm playing Serena, the Orc Paladin.
Violence and cheating.
Violence and cheating. But also trying to look good.
Oh, yes. I'm playing
Sam?
Cormac. I'm just violence. And drinking.
Let's briefly explain how these characters work for I mean, I think our Twitch audience, I recognize most of these names and they know how all these characters work, but remember, this video is going to go on YouTube also. So let's explain how these characters work. Ohava has 4 deities in front of her. This is Shalni, Korash, Farnir, and Alana. They each have a side for Discord and a side for Harmonious. That's what we call them. Ohava is trying to get them as harmonious as possible. When Ohava plays cards, some of them have a symbol here in the bottom corner. When you play one of these cards, you toggle that. Whoops, that's the wrong one. You toggle that deity. So if it's harmonious, you make it Discord and vice versa. And then I think we lost Jen.
Jen exploded. We now have Jeff on 2 windows.
So, okay, well, I'll continue with the explanation while Jen gets back online. So, when I play one of these cards, I flip over that deity. If I get 3 deities online to their harmonious side, my hand size is increased by 1. If I get all 4 deities online, then all numeric effects on all my cards are increased by 1. So, for example, this card right here, instead of picking another player, they lose 1 fortitude and gain 1 alcohol content, it would be 2 and 2 instead. So that's what Ohava does, and she's really cool.
Yeah.
And Jen, now that you're back, tell us about Serena.
All right. Serena has a piety tracker. And as she does things that might be considered kind of bad, like gambling and drinking, it goes down. Sometimes when she does stuff that's kind of good, it goes up. And a lot of her cards have different effects depending on where her piety is at the time.
Piety goes up and down with icons on her cards, very similar to the icons on my cards.
Yep.
Speaking of icons on cards, Sam, tell us about Cormac.
I'm playing Cormac. And over the course of the game, I will be effectively removing cards from my deck and adding them to piles in front of me. I have a Building Rage pile and a Raging pile. So whenever I play a card that has one of these little skull icons on it, or these barbarian coins, I don't actually know what they are, but barbarian coin icons, I get to remove a card in my hand from the game and put it into one of these 2 piles. So I could play this and then go, you know what, I'm Cormac, I don't want to gamble, so I'm just going to drop this right here. And then as soon as this pile has as many cards as indicated on the back of my rage tile, so I've done this, and I've got 2, they move over to the raging pile, and I reveal the new tile. And that tile tells me that my damage effects, so whenever I cause fortitude loss, I cause 1 additional fortitude loss. But whenever I gain alcohol content, either from consuming it from a drink or from another player's effect, my alcohol content will increase. And then my next tile's got the 3. Yes?
Sam, I think I was looking at the chat. So did you say that you put some other card? I thought it was this card that had to go.
Oh, true. You are correct. I need to find.
But there are doubles.
There we go. Ba-da.
Yeah. Okay. There we
are. So, for example, this card allows me. This card goes into the pile as well as one other card from my hand.
Right. So this icon here means this card goes into the pile. This double icon means this card and another card of your choice goes into the pile.
Yes.
So, and yes, they give you bonuses. And
the bonuses get bigger.
Yeah.
And eventually, but there's no way for me to actually remove these cards unless I play a card that specifically tells me to return these cards to my deck. So if I never play that card, then I might just end up super drunk. And it'll be good.
Nice. D-Mystic says, the perfect thing to watch while sleeving the 16 characters I just bought. Well, thank you for that.
Yay!
Bottled Monk asked, did y'all always know the 4 deities, or did you come up with them just for Ohava? We came up with them just for Ohava. And in fact, one of the reasons that I listed this as like my favorite of my own designs is because the design included not just designing the character, but creating all of these folks and the backstory around them and all of that. So that was super fun.
World building.
Yes. Who goes first? Wait, how do we use this thing? We just roll it?
Yep.
Okay, we just pick it up and we roll it. And who goes first? Pink, Halsey Cat goes first.
Serena.
Just when it's train time.
Just
Big toot.
That was the go first train.
Yep.
Go first train.
Clearly I'm riding on the engine and not the caboose.
I should actually look at my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I've got options.
Right, I gotta remember to not look too closely at the Twitch stream because I can, then see Sam's hand. So
there you go.
So chat, if you see me like doing this, it probably means I'm checking to see if Sam has an I don't think so in his hand.
Ha! I've hidden my hand. It's concealed.
Okay.
Now I don't even know the contents of it.
Right. No, neither you nor any of the people in watching the stream know what it is. Okay.
Just play all of my cards face down and claim they are what they are.
That's a good card. Okay.
Alright, I'm going to skip the action phase.
No action. Gasp.
Nope, no action. And I'm going to order Ohava a drink.
Gasp.
Yep.
And then I'm going to drink. Right on the house.
Well, we're starting off early.
We all get a drink. Is anyone avoiding the event? Does Ohava have
I don't think I'm the only one who maybe could, and I don't think... Yeah, I don't remember if... I currently don't have an event ignore in my hand, so proceed.
All right, Serena, show us
all
what
we
we're
are
drinking.
All drinking. Edinburgh.
Oh,
that's good for you.
I'm a big fan of this right now because my hand is not great.
Well, you won't get the benefit of it. Oh, wait, yes, you will.
Sure, I will. Everybody
I'm
will.
full of lies.
Hey,
So for those of you who don't know, if you gain alcohol content from this drink, you get to pocket an action for later. This will go into yet a separate spot for Cormac.
Bottled Monk asked, what drink deck? Yes, it's Evil Pookie, but with a substitution because of a tabletop simulator issue we were having with updating the files. But it's mostly the Evil Pookie drink deck.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to take 2 and bank a... sorry. Wait. I have an even better play. Look at this. I can reduce the alcohol content by 1. If Shalini is harmonious, which she's not, I get to draw a card. But then she turns on, and now I take 1 alcohol and can then bank
Put an action away for later.
Bank an action.
All right.
I'm going to wait for Serena because it's actually her
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, yeah. Technically, yeah. No. We should be doing this right on the stream.
There we go.
Okay, Serena has done a thing.
Banking a thing. I mean, I should. Let me think.
I'm gonna. Let's see.
All right, yeah, I'm drinking it because Cormac likes punching things. Let's bank this.
I'm gonna right. So I reduced out of turn, and then I'm gonna bank this guy right here, the one I showed earlier.
Golly Bob.
Yeah.
All right, that was good. I'm gonna get rid of this and this. I could just go into the discard pile here. Oh, that's my drink deck. That's my drink me pile, rather. Ooh. All right, internet caught up. Excellent. I get 3 cards. My 3 cards are this and that. Good. I want to wrestle the orc. Serena, let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle. For 1 fortitude.
1 fortitude loss. This can't possibly end poorly. It ends poorly. All right, so she loses 1 fortitude. Yes.
Okay, take the 1.
I'm gonna
hit back for 3. Wow.
Pocket this card.
Oh, so after Serena loses the fortitude, Cormac's card finishes resolving, which means it goes to the raging pile and turns this on.
Yep.
But then
I get punched.
Serena
for
has the
3.
opportunity to play this hit back.
Yeah, I'll just eat the 3. That's fine. Eating 3 to the face.
Dang.
3 to the face. I mean, I feel like I should just keep punching the orc, but let's share the pain. Well, the orc can't hit me again. But no. All right. I'm bored. Let's fight. Ohava.
You're punching Ohava. Okay.
This is for 2 plus 1 because I'm raging.
Oh, so basically Serena comes out of all this smelling like dandelions.
Oh, I mean, except she got punched.
For 1.
Yeah.
Good job. You call yourself a barbarian?
I'm an equal opportunity barbarian.
Equal opportunarian.
I order this drink for Serena. Here you go. Enjoy. You can have that later. And then I consume this drink, which is the Hair of the Dwarf. After I gain alcohol content, choose 1, lose 1 fortitude, or discard 2 cards from my hand. Hair of the Dwarf cannot be affected by cards that split drinks. So
this one is not in the Evil Pookie drink deck. We subbed it in because of art updating problem that we were having. So, yeah. But this one's still fun.
Serena, my friend, you look thirsty. You should drink this Hair of the Dwarf.
Jen is muted again.
Which will unfortunately also discard all the cards from my rage pile. But, you know.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, I'm going to purify this beverage.
Okay.
And reduce the alcohol content, and therefore not take the other effect.
Sadness. Yep. I am no longer raging. I was briefly raging.
Hey, chat. So it looks like we're not getting the big pauses in the stream that we were having last week, but it looks like we are getting a little grainy from time to time. Tell us what you're seeing. Are you seeing good? Are you seeing good quality, or is the audio clippy? Is the video bad? What are you folks seeing? Please tell us in the chat while I take my turn. So this, I don't want this card. Do I want this card? I don't want this card. I definitely want these 3 cards.
No,
and then I draw 4 more.
You don't want those cards. They're all terrible.
That's not so bad. That's not so bad. Stuff is looking good. Okay, great. Yeah, then it's probably me. My network connection has not been great lately, and so I'm seeing a grainy stream from Twitch, but it's probably me and not Sam or Twitch. Fortunately, I'm hosting neither the stream nor the Tabletop Simulator for exactly this reason. All right. So my first
Death King doesn't
action.
know Jeff well. Jeff never gambles, ever, even when he's a gambling character. I can't remember the last time Jeff intentionally won on gold.
Let's see. First, I'm going to play Harmonious Thing. I am going to turn Farnier online, and then if it's my action phase, I can play another action card this phase. That another action card will be Gambling I'm In. No, seriously, Gambling I'm In.
What a twist.
Okay. What madness is this? All right. Serena, you got anything to follow that up?
I will gamble I'm in.
Your
Gamble
piety
and
goes down.
piety down.
I pass. Jeff.
I pass. I just wanted this.
All right. Congratulations on your wealth.
Then the next thing I do... Yeah, that's right. Okay, then I do... hey, Serena. Looks like that holy water must have gone bad. Pick another player. They lose 1 fortitude and gain 1 alcohol content.
And then Shawnee falls into discord.
Disrepair.
Disharmony.
Okay, so she goes offline. This goes here. I give a drink, just 1 drink to Sam. I reveal a drink. It's a future brew, which is 3 alcohol, but lets me mulligan. Interesting. So I'm actually
time
gonna
to turn
ignore
all
this.
those boxes into. Oh, that was your money, Serena.
Yeah, but... Oh, did I win the round of gambling?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, I missed that part.
It was so uneventful.
All right, then.
I'm gonna I am going to attempt to ignore this future brew.
All right.
So that flips Korash. That goes away. That goes
I'm
here,
fine with
and
it.
it's back to Serena.
All right, then.
Demiz Tick, you should churn those boxes into arts and crafts projects. It's a lot of good quality cardboard you got now. You can make some
It's true.
dioramas. I'm only half joking because that is literally my life as soon as I log out of work, is go downstairs and come up with a craft project to do with my son.
So Demystic X, if you have a 4-year-old in the house, there you go.
Oh, all right. Goodness, I had a whole thing all planned out. See if I can figure out what that was again, because I'm having a good brain day. For sure.
Good brains.
Well,
Good brains. All right.
This can be played as a drinking game, which means sometimes it accommodates well the idea of people maybe not being at full capacity.
I mean, I'm not even drinking right now. Maybe I should start, but hey, Cormac, I'm sure you did something to deserve it.
I did not.
Fortitude.
My fortitude. I've lost it. 17 minus 2 is usually 15.
And
Demystic says, I actually have a 3-year-old, but she found her older sister's old princess dresses, so it's non-stop outfit changes.
Yay!
So, okay.
Yep. And then it's time to pray.
Get that piety right back up there.
Yep. And I'm gonna heal my fortitude, because why not? And then, indeed,
piety.
My piety. And that was a banked action, so I can play a different action.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And your donations. Appreciated by the temple. Hey, come on, card.
Which
Each
one's
other
that?
player.
Oh,
Each
right,
other
and
player
you can
pays you
stash it. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
and I'm
here's
gonna
a goal for me.
pay one,
I want to
and
get
then
back up
keep
to
those
8.
other 2.
Huh,
So I'm gonna,
pretty good.
so I'm back up to
Good.
8.
Cormac doesn't like to gamble. What's all this money shenanigans?
Money shenanigans. Well, here. How about a drink instead of money? And then I should drink. An artisanal
Fancy.
alchemist sale. Oh,
You just healed to top.
oh. You know what? I'm also, if I can, mulligan a wench buy more drinks.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm cool with it.
Okay, cool.
It was
You
free for
don't-
you.
Yeah,
you
you
were
don't have
so
to pay.
pious
Oh.
that
Well, hot dog. I still go down to 7 piety, but
But then
them's
2 more
the
drinks.
breaks. All right. Well, I'll split them evenly between you. If the card will ever animate off the top of the deck.
there,
Boom.
we got there.
All right, and then I take 3 alcohol content. I sure do.
Make
Oh.
it 4.
It's 4 alcohol content. Golly.
Oh, it burns. Deliciously burns.
It was
It
best in
burns
show.
all the way down. Burns all the way down and then all the way back up.
All right, Sam. Yeah, we'll keep these cards. Cormac frequently runs out of actions as the game progresses. Because his actions remove themselves. Hey, how about a rowdy drinking song? Oh, Hava, you look like
Yeah,
the
I
type
feel
that
like-
enjoys those.
Yeah, I feel like this is coming at me.
It's
Yes,
just one.
I take 1.
All right,
I take 1.
I'm gonna pocket this card secretly.
Ooh.
Ooh, secret! I'm back online. Rage Tile A has been revealed. I order this drink for the one who doesn't have drinks. The one who is not drinking now shall experience beige. Oh,
Uh-oh.
look at this rice wine.
Uh-oh. Splitsies. Splitsies.
Yeah, I split this drink with, Ohava's looking pretty healthier than Serena at the moment, so I'm going to share this with Ohava.
Yeah, I think you have to do that.
I'm ignoring mine, though.
I'm gonna think for a minute. I am gonna also ignore mine.
You are successful in your ignoring.
I'm not sure that's correct in
Of
this
this-
spot.
This most delicious of rice wines.
However, at the end of your turn,
You do
Sam,
nothing.
tip
Dang.
the winch. So I am now quadruple powered.
Uh-oh.
Dun, da, da, da. I draw 7 cards because my hand size is now 8.
Mm-hmm.
And with my 8 cards, I now have big face smashing power. Ooh, and this thing doesn't even flip anything over. Hey, Serena, remember that holy water that went bad last round?
Oh,
It did it again.
ew.
Except now, it's
extra
really bad. That holy water must have gone bad for 2 fortitude and 2 alcohol.
Lordy.
Jeepers.
This is my big hit.
Yeah.
Like, if you happen to have all 4 online, this turns into a big hit. Otherwise,
Well, oh, come on, game. Why you do this to me?
Holy
All right, so
paladin
42
armor?
for 2 alcohol content is what you said?
Yes.
Well, this real holy paladin armor will reduce the fort loss by 3.
yep,
So I'll take 2 alcohol content.
2 axe. Okay, then I'm going to, let's see, which is that? Oh, right, that thing. How much do I care about +1 to effects? Not super a lot. So I'm going to play this so I can play it during my order drink phase. I order 3 additional drinks, but then I go offline. So it's going to be 4 total, which is going to be 2 and 2. 1 and a 2 for... Oh, boy. And my ping just went crazy.
Servers!
And a 2. And then this... Lana turns offline. Mm-hmm. And then this goes here. And then I must drink.
What must you drink? The Marathon.
I drink it and I put it in front of me, and I can play it as an anytime card where I gain 2 alcohol, but then everybody else pays me a gold. I think I'm going to just drink this. Yep, I'm going to just drink this and keep it in front of me.
All right.
Serena, go.
This has been a very violent game so far.
I know.
I've only gone around the table twice. And we're all
I was picking on me.
A third dead.
I don't know. 6 orbits is around normal, isn't it? Well, no, it's a little on the short side. 6 to 8 orbits is kind of normal-ish.
It's like you got 2 barbarians sitting at the table. Yeah. And a grand cleric.
Okay, chat. What's the shortest game of the Red Dragon Inn you've ever seen? In either time or turns or whatever. For me, there was one that was like around the house into Chaserpalooza that like knocked out most of the table, and then the last 2 just kind of breathed on each other a little hard, and one of them fell over, and that was pretty much that.
Ah, wonderful. All right. Hey, Ohaba. I'll pay you back later. You can trust me. I'm a paladin.
Anytime pay you a gold, you're at 7, so I don't have to pay you 2, fortunately. I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to pay with gold from the inn, but flip over this guy.
Okay.
Blip. Oh, that's a die.
Yeah, I don't want that. I want money.
Take it.
Give me them ducats. All right.
Noy says he once played a 6-player game in 18 minutes. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Drinking contest. Or around in the house and every chaser in the deck.
Right.
And you know what?
That was an 8
I got all this money. Let's gamble.
Oh. Yeah. But Cormac's bad at that, I'll keep saying.
I'm gonna ante.
Welcome to the gambling.
So I do nothing, Ohava.
I have to think for a minute, because
Ohava wants to put these gods into harmony, but then has to play into the I-rays.
Correct. That Sam needs to keep his big fat mouth shut, but that is roughly what I'm considering right now, yes.
In the meantime, piety goes. Wait, did you already adjust your piety? Maybe you did.
Did I?
I don't think you did. I think you were at 7. Yeah, you were at 7 when you took money from Ohava.
Okay, so we're at 12, 6, and 7 on gold.
Yes.
Boy, this is hella risky.
Oh, speaking of which, hey Cormac.
Yeah.
Gain 2 fortitude. Give me a gold.
Oh, all right.
Anytime, lol.
Oh, all right. I'll gain 2 fortitude. I owe you a gold. Here you go.
Sweet.
Doo-doo.
So I will now say good job, Serena, because that actually kind of impacts my decision here. Oh boy, I'm gonna regret this. Raise it up.
Oh, crafty.
Back to Serena.
All right. A paladin would never cheat.
Not ever.
Uh-oh.
Never.
She's looking to do some big punching.
Yeah, I'll pass, Ohava.
How about the other I-rays? Turning on my last thing.
Oh, snap!
This is the part... So, chat, this is the part I meant when I said hella dangerous.
Serena.
All right. I pass.
I too shall pass.
You need to raise
Oh,
that
yeah.
third.
Oh, did I not?
There you go. Look at all this
Okay.
money that Ohava's got now.
So that was pretty great because I get all the gold and I turned online. So
Yeah. I guess I'm going to be punching old ladies until gold comes out now.
yeah,
Actually, is Serena closer? Serena is ever so slightly closer, but she's more likely to not get punched.
it's probably true.
Yeah, but that would have been a very fun game to Wench thought that was her tip on. I've seen
Yes.
gambling rounds that big and that way, and it's always a little tear jerking.
So that was a tip. Now I had 7 people. Nice. Winter Frosty. 8-player game with too many gamble-happy players. Yep. Yeah, gambling can be interesting. So Sam. So the reason Sam said that I never gamble, it's that okay. He's exaggerating, but only a little. The thing is, those of you who a lot of you I know are like players on like the Tabletop Simulator channel for the Red Dragon Inn and so forth, and the advanced players know that it's not always the right play to play. So a lot of beginners, if the only action card in their hand is gambling them in, they'll play it. That's not always correct. Sometimes it's better to do nothing. But anyway, that's getting into some strategy.
Thank you for
That's fun.
insistently mousing over my stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. It's my turn. And I drink Hellspawn out.
The line of reminders.
Thanks.
Would you like to demonic tutor?
Demonic tutor.
Oh man.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yes, because those words we haven't published an object that has that name.
That's true, I suppose.
And it's free advertising.
Sure, I'll tutor.
And we're also not monetized.
That's true.
Yeah. So let's see here.
Take your 3.
Yep.
And then get whatever card you want. Gambling, 8-player, too many, yeah, and it all goes downhill fast in one of those big games. Hey, Winter Frosty, did you play with 12 gold instead of 10? So for exactly because of scenarios like that Winter Frosty said, where there was a gamble happy game with a lot of players. That's actually why we later on sort of retconned the Red Dragon Inn rules to say, hey, if you're playing with 7 or more players, everybody starts with 12 gold instead of 10. So if you don't already know that rule, now you do.
Mm-hmm. Jen, what did you go fetch?
What did you get?
It is.
I gotta show you.
Yeah.
All right.
This is not a paladin.
Yeah, good old fashioned drink ignore
/ gambling ignore. So
Yeah.
Sam can't even live the dream of sneaking his way back in. I'm gonna barbarian rage. Whee! I'm angry. All right, I'm going to draw 4 cards. I should probably discard some cards. I'm going to draw 4 cards. Who needs to discard cards? Let's see. I'm a barbarian. Sometimes I hurt things. Pointed at Ohava.
Me?
Because big piles of gold.
Yep. Faith favors the faithful to reduce it by 1, so I take 1. And then you bank.
It's actually 3.
Oh yeah. Sorry. So I take 2.
Okay, and then I order a drink for Ohava. Just everything pointed at Ohava right now. Who has the capacity to accidentally remove all of my gold.
Yep.
Oh,
that's
it's healing.
Not very useful.
That's not the vector I need to win on.
Death King says I have two copies. Death King says I have 2 copies of the Rogues and Warriors deck, original one and the new one, and still confused on how it works. Okay, so here's what you should do, Death King. First of all, think of it as a completely separate game. And not as an RDI expansion. Now, you can also play it in RDI, but you will do yourself a huge favor if you just play the games with that deck first before trying to put them inside a game of Red Dragon Inn. So, in either the original GII product or in the Smorgasbox, there's an entire book of games you can play with either that deck or some D6s or both. And what you're essentially doing is playing like no limit poker, except it's not poker. Instead of playing poker, you're playing these various it's like 16 or something or whatever it is, different games that you can play with these decks, with gambling and betting, and you bet and you raise and you see who has the most money at the end of the night of like dealer's choice. Now, once you do that and you learn all the games, then there are also rules for how to take most of those games, not quite all of them, but most of those games, and replace a round of gambling inside the Red Dragon Inn with one of those games instead. But like I said, please, please, please do yourself a favor and first just play the games as like a poker night. Because if you're trying to learn the new games and you're trying to incorporate them into the Red Dragon Inn, it's just a nightmare. So learn the games first, then look at how they incorporate into RDI, and you'll be happy you did. So.
Yes. Where's Walleye is correct. You should actually be at 15 Fortitude because you had full harmony when you played your reduce.
Thank you, Where's Walleye. Right, his effect is +1, and so is mine. So, yes, I'm here. Thank you. Okay. It is now my turn, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm online again, so this goes here. I draw 7 because my hand size is 8.
Mm-hmm.
That card is okay. That card is okay. Which way do I want to do this? I want to do it like this. See, now I have a problem. Because Cormac has a lot of spread. And if I don't make Cormac go out on gold, then when Serena goes out, Cormac will kick my butt.
Oh no, you're trapped.
I'm a little bit trapped right now. And the problem is I don't have any... crap. I have a marathon in front of me.
You do.
I never thought for a moment that I would ever use the marathon. Gambling, I'm in. Boink.
Oops, sorry, this is not in the Paladin's Codex.
Indeed, it is not.
Before.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, are we doing this?
To myself, nah.
Cool. This goes here. I order 1 drink.
Uno mas.
Just 1 drink. This goes here.
To the character, what will be persisting?
Look at that. Then pretentious wine, which could let me get rid of my drinks. But better would be to ignore this drink, I think. Anyone care about that?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, that is a very strong target for that. So this resolve.
Gotta play it while I still can.
Yep. So I'm gonna take 3, and then I'm gonna give away my drinks, and one of them goes here, and one of them goes here.
Cool.
Jen, go.
You're all right. Good times refilling my hand.
Gambling I'm in. Yeah, those are fun. We like those. We like those games, and we know that a lot of people don't play those games or touch that deck. And oh well, we think they're fun.
Sam, where did the Gambling I'm in deck originate from? Well, fancy you should ask. You see, me and Cliff Bohm are huge nerds and would go to Renaissance fairs and refuse to play poker. So we made up our own games.
That was definitely not poker.
That were definitely not poker. With our own deck that has odds that don't make sense to anybody else until you sit down and look at them and you're like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Ohava.
Hey, here I am.
It was right here in
Uh-oh.
Paladin's Codex.
Oh, that looks like violence.
Yeah, you're at 2, so okay, then 3 fortitude. I think. Is there any way I can get online? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna reduce it by 1 because I'm no longer fully charged. But I still have to take 2, and this Alana goes over, and there it is. That's not so good.
Mm-hmm. And then it's time to pray.
It is time to pray.
I'll lose 2 alcohol content.
Oh, you got to 3 from that other card, which leveled you on time to pray, right? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Serena's making it very unattractive to get into fisticuffs with her right now.
Yeah, this I am
She's setting
definitely
you up.
Foreseeing a future. Right, I'm definitely foreseeing a future in which I don't win, but I decide who wins.
That is almost certainly accurate. And then I will order a drink for Ohava, who looks kind of dry over there.
Let's punch the person who has all of the gold Cormac desperately needs, and then heal out of range, so that Cormac extra wants to punch that person. Oh no!
Okay, this is good. This is right up my alley.
Why do I keep insisting that I design this card?
So
just keep going
this card. Sam's been trying to get a card like this into the game for several years now. So here it is, and now he's going to get spanked by it.
Oh, lordy. All right. So
Serena is
the
first.
tavern is actually winning this round. So, Serena, do you wish to play a card to take control of the round of gambling?
Totes. Actually, pass.
Okay.
Sorry, was that a pass? You got kind of robot-y on me. Okay.
Sorry.
Pass. Well, I have to. So I do.
You have very little choice.
Oh,
and now I need to decide whether Serena passed because she doesn't care, or whether she passed because she doesn't have cards, or whether she.
You are not wrong, Death King. The tavern frequently wins.
Tavern always wins at the end of the night. By the way, Winter Frosty, touche, like good touch, like capitalizing time in your comment about Chronos.
Yes, quite.
Where's Walleye? Does the Tabletop Simulator Battle for Greyport have the Pirates expansion? No, it does not. Maybe it will someday. That's more up to Berserk Games than it is up to us.
Yes.
So, I am going to play a winning hand, which turns Korash off. Back to you, Serena.
Back to Serena.
All right, I pass.
I too shall pass.
Yes.
And then Ohava has to think about how badly she wants to be in a room alone with Serena.
Correct. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier, where I can decide who wins, but I'm not sure I can win.
Oh, man. You got to make that decision now, because I'm about to draw cards.
I don't think I have to make that decision now, actually.
Right. That's fair.
Well, I mean, what do you have? You don't have... It's not very easy for you to just randomly gain gold.
You're not wrong.
Duh, but your gap is, like, total. Like you have a total gap.
I am completely healthy.
Ugh.
I
How many cards do you have, Sam?
have four in my hand currently.
4. Oh man. So chat, I don't know what to do here. God, I would be down 2. You know what, Sam? Go.
Okay, I pitched the entire hand, including the wench thinks you should stop playing with the drinks.
Wow.
Because it don't save me. Okay, let's see. Well, that card's dead.
This is a very interesting situation that I don't know if I've ever been in a game of Red Dragon Inn before, because this card is new. Like, I have lethal on board, and I have lethal on board. Like,
yes.
that's not a common thing in this game. That's kind of interesting.
Man, this is hard.
Death King says, gamble and win, Sam.
Yep, gambling I'm in.
Yes.
Are you taking... here's a fun thing. You taking this gold from me so that I'm completely all in? I still might win the round of gambling, though. And then I'll get to it, so you should wait.
No, I'm not gonna do this in response. Yeah. That might be a mistake, but I'm gonna just ante, and we're gonna play some actual gambling.
Because I'm already all in. I just wanted you to waste resources first.
So I am gonna pass and go over to Serena. So that means
Toot.
Is that the toot of Lesai?
Is that the toot of pass?
Ah, no!
Oh, gamble.
Jen has a thing. That's good.
No! I pass.
I hella pass. Okay.
These wenches showed up with extra drinks just in time for me to not have money.
Nice.
I will gain 2 fortitude just to spite.
And then discard.
Spite my face.
So now things get hard. Now the real game begins, and this is ugly. Okay, so now it's immediately my turn.
How foolish was I to have pocketed away all of my winning hands in my rage piles?
I would have done the same. Especially against me. So I'm going to get rid of this anti-cheat. I'm going to... I'm going to get rid of this.
I feel like we're draw some Fazzini level analysis here. It's like, but you know that I'm me.
Right. Yeah.
But I know.
Okay.
You know that I'm me.
Sam and I have played a lot of Red Dragon Inn against each other over the years.
Yes.
Yep.
So I am going to just do a good old-fashioned respect your elders, Serena.
Pew pew! Lasers!
You are angering me, and it would be wise to stop.
That resolves. This goes like this, though.
Hi,
and this
Farnier.
goes here. And then this... ooh, nice. I'm going to order 2 additional drinks, all for Serena, and turn Korash on. 1, 2, 3. Plop.
Harmonious Korash.
Woo. And then this.
Yes.
All right. Chances. I have them. Go, Jen. Got the chances. Something just happened.
Uh-oh. Jen exploded.
Jen exploded again?
She'll be back.
Oh my.
She'll be back soon.
She'll hopefully be back. If not, then Sam can just take over Serena. Okay, there she is.
I don't know why it's shark looks like this, and only when I'm streaming.
The internet is hard.
The internet is hard. Computers are difficult.
Very.
Okay, we're getting some people in the chat now. So, Chad, earlier we were talking about what games are people playing to pass the time while at home. So, tell us if you haven't already. Tell us what games you've been playing while Serena takes her turn.
Cormac was the swollest forest boy.
Just look at that spread. It's just so good.
I know.
To no avail.
It's like there are 3 axes that I could lose on. Well, 2 axes. One of them is a shared axis. So there's 2 axes that I could lose on, and I lost on one of them. Exclusively.
All right. Well, Ohava tip the wench.
Okay. Don't care.
Cool. Neither do I, but I want to get this out of my hand. And discarding is less efficient.
Yep.
Snort.
Oh my. Domestic is back to work, but possible exposure. So be safe.
Yeah. Same thing happened to my dad. He's like,
same thing happened to my brother, actually.
welcome back to work, everybody. Uh-oh, 2 days in, someone's positive. I guess get out of work again.
A great game of Shadow Hunters. Whereas while I said they played Shadow Hunters on Tabletop Simulator, I don't know that game. What does anybody know? Shadow Hunters? Any you two? No.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm lame.
My gaming group has been playing mostly on Board Game Arena lately, because not everybody has Tabletop Simulator.
All right, I'll have a blasphemer. I'm gonna punch you for 2.
Blasphemer.
Femur. I am going to. Yeah, I need to ignore this, even though it turns this guy off.
Yeah.
And hey, look, this card can't be negated.
No, it cannot.
That goes away.
Trixie.
I have Farnir's Serenity.
All right. Well, I order you a drink, and we're gonna see what's in my drink pile.
Oh, Grim Dark Ale.
Grim Dark. Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, so right, Domestic. I just sort of assume that everybody knows about Board Game Arena because we're all like gaming dorks. But no, if those of you out there, if you haven't tried Board Game Arena yet, do it. They're great. Like they have a pretty good selection of games. It's all web based. All you need is a browser. You can go premium, which lets you do more things, but the basic stuff is free. It's really good.
All right, I'm going to discard some cards, and then I'm going to ignore it with "This is not in the Paladin's Codex."
Oh.
You discarded first?
Mm-hmm.
The mind games.
But I'm going to do this.
They were all gold-related cards anyway.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That resolves.
No Alana for you.
I get no Alana.
Your card never happened.
Welp. Okay, that's back to me then. Did you change Piety for your Ignore?
I did not.
Okie doke. Alright, well I don't need these gambling cards anymore. I'm gonna draw 6.
Me and the wife have been binging early 90s action movies.
Nice.
Mortal Kombat and Highlander. And I'm like, oh my god. They don't like do massive piles of just cuts during the fight scenes. They actually had to choreograph.
You could just see the fight. And what?
And the camera's far enough back, you get these cool silhouette like action poses. It's like they cared.
Respect your elders.
It's the wavy ghost hands again.
Face.
2 of those.
Yeah. Yep, I did.
And then I'm going to order. What's that? Oh, I forgot about that card. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to order you a drink, and I'm going to drink it a drink, and it's going to be that. And I think I just take it. Yeah, I just take that. 2 booze.
Mm-hmm.
Go Serena. I almost said go Ohava, but I'm Ohava. Go Serena.
Well, I mean, you're cheering for yourself.
What is the biggest RDI game ever played? Short answer, we don't know. We created rules a while back for doing a giant Red Dragon in game where you're not actually playing against the whole table. You're just playing against the players next to you. We've been looking for a good convention to run a test of that mode, but conventions kind of aren't a thing right now. So we don't know. We know of people who have written to us saying that they've done say a 24 or 27 or whatever player game of RDI, and we're just like, oh god, no, please
stop.
Oh god. But
anything but that gambling, I'm in.
Okay, You know what? No, I don't want to turn Shalini off. So I ante and pass. Good job. You get a gold. And you lower your piety so that you can punch me some more
times. Later. I played a 12-player game once back in college.
I think I was once in a 14 or something like that. It wasn't fun.
Well, if you're playing with the normal rules, as soon as someone starts a round of gambling, the field will drastically drop.
Right. So what was the point, I guess? Right. So what we tell people to do is, hey, if you get that many players, it's really better if you split it up into one game, because if you don't, then what's going to happen is you're going to play this big game. There's going to be a round of gambling. It's going to knock half the players out, and they're going to want to go off to another table and start another game anyway. And so yeah, just have the two games to start with and skip the part where half the players have to lose on gambling.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a fancy new elven wine.
Was that the drinking contest? Was the chaser?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And I accept my elven drinky fate.
Cool. 4 out of 5 gods agree. Drinking is good for the soul. Play drink.
Holy water. Oh.
Oh, and this flips over. So wait, you just drank in it.
Oh
So
lord! Oh no!
I'm going to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat here. Okay.
That's extremely likely.
Okay. So you're at a gap of 1 now?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what it appears to be.
Holy lordy. I guess
the bits are cozying up with one another.
I'll give you a hint. My last draw gave me nothing but gambling cards.
Oh my!
I assumed as much, given the choice of actions that you took.
Well, I guess I'll play GOG Trust Everyone. Nothing like some trust walls to improve team harmony. Each other player loses 2 fortitude and loses 1 alcohol content, but that will still leave you on 13 and 13.
Yes. All right. That's it. That's game.
Oh, you should flex and drink the marathon and then get it spiked to Kingdom Come so you can die too.
Man, I actually hate that behavior. It's like, yes, good for you. You've already won, and you want to see how hard you can go again. So
that in a regular game, I agree that would be total douchebaggery. Sam and I, when we play, we actually do that stuff at the end of the game because we keep statistics on exactly what card effects you had available, and for
testing, go for it. You're testing. You're trying to see what you can do. In an actual game, I've played with folks, not in RDI, but in other games where people make me wait for 5 or 10 whole minutes while they try to figure out the way to win the most optimally for themselves, even when they're way ahead. And just, at that point, I would want to take a walk outside rather than play a game, but I don't want to be rude.
They're already dead!
Winter Frosty says, love the Doppelganger event format at Gen Con. So as you probably know, we used to run a Doppelganger event. It got it got too unwieldy, so now we run more like specialty doppelganger events for the past year or two. So rather than a doppelganger, the problem is if you're going to have all 50 characters and, you want to have multiple players on each character, you want to ideally you want to have at least 3 players on each character.
Yeah.
Even the doppelganger event at Gen Con wasn't popular enough to draw 200 people, right?
Yeah.
We would typically draw 100 to 100. Yeah, it would be 100 to 120 usually. But when you have 50 characters, that means you're mostly playing 2-player games in the first round, and nobody likes that. So the past couple of years for doppelganger events, we've said, okay, we're only doing these characters, but then we play, the first round is like 4 Fionas or whatever.
Yeah. Usually it comes down to, Sam, come up with an arbitrary reason why you picked these characters. I'm like, well, it's Swole versus Smole, so it's all the halflings and all of the big guys. So, and
Noi is coming to us with rules questions. Noi, why are you doing this to us?
Nothing streaming like being on the spot. Let's go.
So, Pot of Boom. Okay, Nitrile plays Pot of Boom. Debuff by Power Jinx, and all numeric effects are reduced by 1. What happens then? Pay 0. I don't know. Probably the game breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look into that one and see if there's an actual answer to it anywhere. Can you hit back against Jaspers? I think you need some fresh air. No, because you can't play hit back until after the card has resolved, and when the card has resolved, you can no longer do anything. Sam, correct me if I'm wrong on that.
You are correct. You are not in play anymore.
Right.
This is one of the few hits that is immune to hitbacks.
Jaspers, during their hiatus, the Fresh Error loses his last gold restocking the drink deck. When does Jasper return to play? Oh, yeah, that one. So I vaguely remember this rules question. I can't remember if we actually addressed that in the later edition of the rules document or not. Jasper comes back in at the point when that player would have next taken a turn.
Yeah.
So. Browser of What says, "Hey Jeff, what's your favorite character this week?" I mean, probably still Ohava because I just won with her, but Keat is still good. I'll probably play Keat at some point. I mean, honestly, the answer hasn't changed because I've only played. I don't know if I've played RDI.
Pookie.
Oh right. Since last stream, I've only played Pookie because we had to do some epic Pookie versus boss evil Pookie testing. Yeah.
Yes.
So that was a good game. A fun time was had by all. Who's got other questions other than Noi?
Oh, the Discord group is the playtest group loves just finding the most esoteric.
Yeah, I know. We had so back when I was I was a Magic the Gathering judge for many years, and Magic judges, they tend to be Magic judging tends to select for these, people who poke all the rules of the system, and that's cool. That's what makes them, good Magic judges. But there was definitely times when somebody would come up with a really contrived example and would ask the other judges, and our response would often be something to the effect of "Call me when it happens." So.
Because why set precedent until you absolutely have to? Because you don't want to have your names penned next to the precedent that's being set.
Well, no. So the thing is, actually, there are very, very few actual rules holes in Magic. I mean, at this point, there's probably none. But you don't need to know all those bizarro cases to know enough to actually judge a tournament. So,
yeah.
Who else has questions?
Scroll in.
I keep hearing good things about Arena. Magic the Gathering arena and being like, uh, uh, and also wondering if I should get back into Magic the Gathering Puzzle Quest again.
Ah, yes.
Because I
I've
fall
played a
in and
little
out
bit
of
of
that game.
So Sam,
I don't even know
play
what that is.
Oh yeah, that was a thing for a number of years.
Like,
But yeah, Sam is a big arena player. I have played some on arena. I'm not playing that much Magic lately, but I still think it's a fun game.
I am apparently much better than the average arena player at traditional best of 3 drafts. So
I haven't tried that new format yet. But yeah, WotC's doing an interesting thing because Magic the Gathering, Magic Online still exists and is still a thing, and it's doing an interesting job of sort of separating the player base into like the really hardcore players tend to play on Magic Online, and the more casual players play on Arena. So it's they're keeping both running for now, and honestly, I think that may be a really good idea. So.
all right.
Okay, well, the chat's a little dead, so that means we're probably just on everybody's like second browser window or whatnot. So
Hold on though. We got one.
Oh,
one
when are we
last
getting
swipe.
another? When are we getting another orc? Maybe. Don't worry, we're always working on stuff.
Yeah.
There may be another orc. We'll see.
Yeah.
So.
And we threw out 3 goblins like back to back, basically. You're like, oh, goblins are okay. All right, we're gonna do more goblins now. These characters, because goblins are inherently funny.
When are we getting another bunny? I mean, come on, guys.
You mean another from the 2 that? So some of you may have seen that, on social media there were some people who were like, oh, they're just, they've jumped the shark officially. They're just doing a rehash. And, those of you who have played Evil Pookie, you know that it's not just a rehash. But yeah, no, I don't know that we're going to do another bunny anytime soon for probably similar reasons. We need more mages. The 170 we have right now is not enough. Yeah, thanks.
We do have quite a few mages, magic users.
Let's see. Are y'all going to play another game or just a game of Rogues and Warriors? No, sorry. We're going to keep it a little short today because I've got
Sam other engagements.
Sam has
I've got a dinner that I'm smelling right now and going like, oh man.
The cover of Death King, yes, the cover of the RDI was in the that board game anime. We are aware of this. We think it's awesome. So some of you are aware that in addition to the the English version, there are several localized versions. There's a Japanese version, there's a Russian version, there was a German version, but that's not in print anymore. There's a Brazilian Portuguese version. There's various versions of the Red Dragon out there, and yeah, the Japanese one and the Russian one have actually sold pretty well. So yeah, we're totally stoked that those are in the public consciousness in countries other than English-speaking ones.
Yeah.
So. Can we see Evil Pookie? We did it in a previous stream, which is now on our YouTube channel. So go check that out. And yes, what are you doing, Sam?
I'm just pulling stuff out of a box.
Okay. Can you see Evil Pookie? I mean, yes. You can see various things we did on our Kickstarter page for it. We played him a couple weeks ago on the stream, so you can look at the video on YouTube. So yeah, obviously we need good Pookie to leave normal Pookie alignment ambiguous. Ha ha ha.
Yep.
So there's that.
Drop that into chat. So
where's my
be able
favorite?
to just click and go.
This one's pretty good. There we go.
That one's good.
Oh wait, no, this one's the best one.
I don't know. I'm kind of partial to the redirect, but it's only in the boss deck.
True. Because we did that.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
All right,
thanks for
cool.
coming and hanging out with us, folks. I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed the games.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Are we going to talk about
Yeah.
what we're doing next week? Do we know what we're doing next week?
Hmm.
Do we know what we're doing next week? I'm not sure.
I
We're
believe
going to
so.
stream
Hold
again.
on, let me-
We're going to
We're
stream
streaming again next Thursday, starting at
next
4
week-
p.m. Pacific time.
Is next week Terraforming Mars?
Next week is Terraforming Mars, I think.
Nice.
I think you're right.
Okay. So, hey, chat. Maybe this means that nobody will show up or whatever. But we, in the interest of doing things that aren't just us playing RDI, we're still going to chat and do stuff. But we actually wanted to try playing something different. So next week we're going to try something that isn't RDI and that isn't even Slugfest games. So join us for that. And you can still ask us questions. You can even still ask us questions about Red Dragon Inn.
Yeah.
So
we'll role play as Red Dragon Inn characters terraforming Mars. It'll be great.
Gog terraforming Mars. That would be pretty good. We might actually have to do something like this. So yeah, join us.
Water canal. Go here.
So yeah, join us for that. Yeah, same time next week. And thank you all for joining us. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane, and be good to each other. And we will talk to you folks next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.